Today we'll be going over the top 5 greatest Roblox games in 2020. Theme Park Tycoon 2. Many Roblox games are Tycoon sims or management games, but Theme Park Tycoon 2 is one of the best. After a short, simple tutorial, you get your sizable slab of land with which you create your own attempt at Disneyland. The user interface is streamlined and has a good choice of options, but not too many as to be overwhelming. Predictably, the aim is to create a theme park that pleases your attendees as their numbers swell and, by extension, your budget. There's attention to detail here. You've got to make sure you have enough bins and other amenities to keep your guests happy and your park spick and span. If you ignore on your sanitary obligations, then prepare for a lot of rubbish to cover the floor. It's not all fun and roller coasters being a theme park designer after all. The leaderboards, common in all Roblox games, encourage some light competition to keep you going. With your online rivals' money and guest tallies constantly haunting the corner of your screen, you'll be driven to keep chasing the theme park of your dreams. You might not be able to create the wacky parks you find in games like Planet Coaster, but Theme Park Tycoon is a Roblox game that's worth your time. Work at a pizza place. This one is certainly for fans of cooking games. If working for a pizza company was this much fun, we'd dump our desktops for our nearest branch of Pizza Hut in a flash. Work at a pizza place is a Roblox game that invites you to join Builder Brothers Pizza to live out your understandable dream of being a cashier, cook, boxer, not that kind, and delivery mule. Playing around with the first 3 jobs is amusing enough, but you'll have the most fun as a rude cashier, chuckling at the humorously written indignance of your customers. Once you're done annoying the pizza-loving populace, you can test out the surprisingly sound driving mechanics by delivering customers' orders to their door a few houses down from your property. Which brings us to the other half of work at a pizza place. Not working at a pizza place. Like The Sims, outside of working hours, you use your hard-earned wages to spruce up your house, track down a certain portal, however, and you're teleported to Party Island, a parallel environment where you can get your grease-stained hair down to Justin Bieber's Despacito and other songs. Who knew pizza workers had it so good? Murder Mystery 2. This Roblox game is a very addictive arena battler with a murder mystery twist. After players have voted on which of a variety of imaginatively designed and nuanced maps they have to play on, they're given one of 3 roles: innocent, sheriff, and murderer. The murderer and sheriff are the only armed characters, but at the beginning of each round, both classes start with their weapons holstered and just as anonymous as the innocents. They therefore choose when to make their move, and a thrilling level of strategy ensues as you desperately study and suspect each member of the group to see who's looking the shiftiest. As you'd expect, it's up to the sheriff to protect the innocents from their unknown assailant, and they'll get bonus points for each innocent they save. Chances are you'll be one of those unfortunate members. The only class without any weaponry innocents are forced to flee. It's simple but well balanced. The murderer has a knife rather than a gun to prevent them from being overpowered when a scrap breaks out, which creates seriously frantic fun. As rounds will only take a couple of minutes at most, the just one more to go appeal of Murder Mystery 2 can be quite the time sink. Jailbreak. Jailbreak is as close as Roblox games are going to get to the world of GTA 5 RP. You can start by picking one of 2 roles, police officer or criminal. If you pick the latter, you'll be living out your Michael Scofield dream as you make your escape from Her Majesty's pleasure. Or you could spend the remainder of your days in the cafeteria, jumping on the trampolines in the yard, which is also fun. To escape, you'll need a key card, which predictably the cop captors would rather you didn't have. Anyone familiar with Fallout and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim will be familiar with how the pickpocketing mechanic works in this Roblox game. Meanwhile, as a policeman, you'll be armed with a pistol, taser, and a set of cuffs to foil the attempts of your restive prisoners. However, if they do escape, the game explodes in scale to become open world, at which point a massive game of hide and seek ensues for the most persistent of police pursuers. Despite Jailbreaks only being in beta, this is a very strong Roblox game with plenty more updates in the pipeline. Super Bomb Survival. Rarely do we play survival games in which the pre-game lobby is about as much fun as the actual game, but we'll get onto that in a moment. Like natural disaster survival, you need to evade various physics-based threats spilling from the heavens if you fancy remaining in one piece in Super Bomb Survival. Airborne threats come in many guises, from dynamite that explodes on a timer to spreading fires. Bomb sites then reveal the vertically indestructibility of each environment, explosions leave permanent structural damage that constantly shifts throughout each 2.5-minute round. The real thrill of this Roblox game emerges as you scramble to find a new escape route after just evading another hazard through the skin of your teeth. As previously mentioned, falling prey to a bomb isn't the end of the world, so to speak, either. Instead, you're teleported to the spectator area surrounding the chaos to watch the remaining survivors in their desperate efforts. And if that's not exciting enough, the spectator area is just the lobby equivalent of Play Zone. There are piano keys to jump on, cannons to fire yourself from, and even a football to kick around. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the top 5 greatest games in 2020 for Roblox. If you did, leave a like on the video. See ya!